Hey guys, so I know it's been a while since I made a video. It's been almost like 3 weeks. I checked my last video, so I know it's been exactly 3 weeks. TennoGen round 17 deadline has actually reached. I told myself multiple times that I wanted to make a video about this and kind of gives you guys the heads up of what's coming. So that video is about to happen right now. Now I'm going to tell you this video is going to be separated into three different parts. So every skin is going to be separated into votes. Or it's not really votes, but you can see the unique visitors and current favorites. And amongst every video, every part of the skin that I show, or every skin I show you, I'm going to give you a percentage of the likeliness of the skin coming into the game. So basically, I'm going to look at the votes. I'm going to not contribute the votes to my percentage because I think that a lot of things have just been out longer and some things are newer and has more votes, or vice versa. Some things are older and they have more votes and something newer is going to be better than that skin. So we're going to just do it that way. So Mirage Cuviel Justice skin, it's been out for a long time. It has 128,000 visitors. Now, with that being said, this is the first item, and you're going to see a little bit of the unique visitors at the bottom. That's important for everything I show you. I'm going to give a clean 70 because it has a lot of votes on it, but sometimes things that don't even be looked at that much come into the game. Like it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't come into the game. So even though it's pretty popular, I'm going to rehash that. I'm going to say 75. 75% tops. So that's what I'm going to have for that. So next up, we got the Honorable Revenant helmet. And I say skins. I'm not including helmets as skins because I think this was actually the only helmet skin out of all the things I looked at. So I actually didn't vote for this, but I actually like it because I think this is the second version of it anyway. But either way, the Honorable Revenant helmet made by VoidPunch. I loved it the first time I saw it, and then he redid it again to make it fit more the Warframe aesthetic or whatever. And I think this is a pretty good helmet, and I really love like Revenant's design body wise, but his helmets are really lacking. So this can really make Revenant look cooler as a Warframe. Also, Revenant doesn't have any items in the game like that, so I'm gonna give this a 85% chance of it coming out in round 17. Now, this has been in the workshop for a while, so that could be why it has so many votes. But it's also a very good looking skin, and Rekkou makes really nice and sleek looking designs of things. And I would kind of wish that they had more pictures, but they have the 3D model up there. And I think that the Mythra skin for Nova is going to be a clean 70. I'm not going to say 85 because, I mean, her skins are nice and stuff, but I'm not sure how many people really like Nova like that. I actually like Nova a lot, but I'm not sure everybody likes Nova. So next is the Blade of the Lotus skin made by Beastbuster. Now Beastbuster makes really nice skins. I like all his skins. All of them look cool, but this skin specifically out of Beastbuster skins got skipped over for 2 rounds. So it's quite possible that it can work out better for him because maybe they didn't want to give too many of his items into the game at the same time. So this is possible that can be coming into the round this time, or they could still not care about this skin for Zephyr at all and just have it like kind of tossed to the side. So this is going to be one of those 40-60 type of situations. So that's what I'm going to keep for that one. Now 95%. I'm gonna say that before I even talk about the skin in general. So this skin made by Frailing Hosma. Frailing Hosma has never failed to make a excellent looking skin. And I'm gonna rant about him just a tiny bit. So we're gonna look at his workshop so you guys can understand a little bit about him. Frailing Hosma is the person who makes the corpus-like skins. And if you have looked at his items or have bought any of his items in game, he has made the Excalibur skin, that Sindana with the hood, the Temple Sindana, which is actually one of the most, or the highest grossing Sindanas in Warframe for the past 3 years, I think, or 2.5 years, or whatever. And he also made the Corporal Excalibur and the Corporal Nova, which I love. And he made the Corporal Mesa some time ago, and the Mag one is also on this list, but that's going to come up, and the Dennis without helmet is also on this list that's going to come up. Mostly every item that he made has came into the game, not because he's a favorite, but he just makes great stuff. So with that being said, that Mesa skin is awesome to look at, and I am 90% sure that this is going to be in TennoGen round 17 final picks. Next up, we got Melayu, who also collaborated with Melayu, Melaya, my bad, is Ammo 017. So this is the Hisame Frost skin. Hisame means, you know what? Here's a short guy in Naruto. I don't actually know what it means, so I'm not even gonna try that. So maybe I'll put a TL note in the video when I edit it. But either way, this skin is just fantastic. Now I was really obsessing over the Ion Frost skin, and I love Yadis, but I bought it, and I'm like, and that's really how I felt. I love Yadis' stuff, but that Frost skin, I could, it could have, it didn't hit my spot for a good Frost skin in my soul. Like I like it, but it didn't like resonate with me. But this skin right here, the skin that Melaya made, is fantastic. I love it. I love Frost. Frost is my favorite Warframe, and this skin looks awesome. And I'm gonna say 95% because I'm slightly biased towards Frost, but also the skin looks fantastic. And they might skip over it because we just got a Frost skin, but if you guys vote on it, well, I still like to vote on it anyway, but next. So I'm going to say this is already a 95% because two reasons. One, it's Whisk. Everybody like Whisk Bud, okay? It's a Whisk skin. We need more Whisk skins. And Whisk has 0 items as of TennoGen round 16. 0 because she was brand new. She's brand new right now. Also, two, it's a Grax skin. There has never not been a Grax skin that was denied from like the pool of skins that can come in. I'm voting for it anyway because I like Favens and stuff. But at the same time, deadline was over like 3 days ago. And if you look at his workshop, I shouldn't even have to tell you who Faven is. But if you're new to like skins and stuff like that, Faven makes the Grax skins. He made the Limbo Grax, the Baruch Grax was also on this list, and I'm gonna rate it 95%. But he made every Grax skin. You can go look at his workshop. It's gonna be in the description for you guys to see. And I'm not gonna go dwell too long on this because I'm not. This is gonna be a long video in general. I don't want to rant on something too small. All right, 95%. Okay. So next we got the Juntahem. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm assuming it's like German or something like that. But the Loki Juntahem skin, and I'm gonna include the Sindana because if you give a skin, please don't not give the Sindana. And they tend to do that, and I really hate it because like the skin is made to go with the Sindana and it's supposed to match and kind of complement each other. Not worry about the weapon because you can use any weapon with any Warframe. It doesn't really matter. But the Sindana is supposed to assist in making the Warframe look cooler, even if we have Sindanas in the game. I'm going to give this a 70% chance to end up in round 17 because it's been on everybody, or it's been on my radar for a long time. But I'm pretty sure DE would have picked up on it if they wanted to add that. And I think 70% because it looks cool. It looks like a reimagining of Loki Prime, and I think everybody like really likes that about this skin in general. And that's a Sindana. I put it right behind it, even though I have a different section for Sindanas. All right, so if we do get another helmet, and by the way, I didn't mean to lie earlier, but I did by accident because I thought it was a full skin. This is the second helmet I have on my list, and they're in between the skins. Made by Fraley Hazmat, as you saw earlier, and it has a high percentage of votes or unique visitors, but I'm thinking because it's a Whisk skin, I was going to initially give it a 60% chance because I'm not sure if DE would have really picked up on it whenever it was August 12th. It was literally posted like 20 days ago. So I'm not sure if it's really picked up on the radar or anything like that. But I would say it's a good 65 to 70% chance of this one becoming part of round 17. Because there's usually at least 8 skins, 5 helmets, and like 6 Sindanas. But they also got operator stuff too, and they also have weapons. So those things vary. Like Sindanas and weapons vary with every like TennoGen, but usually they give us enough skins to let us be satisfied, and a couple of helmets, not many. So 2 helmets is already stated, so 2 more can be added and probably still have a higher percentage of coming in over other helmets. So next up, we got LED 2012 Evara Zaimaru skin. I'm gonna just tell you right now, LED stuff is always fantastic. LED has never made a bad skin yet, and most of his stuff or his or her stuff comes into Warframe regardless of what it is. I'm not saying that because I'm lead biased. I most definitely am, but I'm gonna say this is an 85% chance to come into the game because one, Evar doesn't have that many skins, and also this is a very good looking skin. I've been watching Lead make this skin ever since they did the first concept on paper. And next up, we got another Grax skin. I will say I feel this is a 75 to 80% chance of getting in the game only because Baruch doesn't have any good skins, or I don't think he has any skins at all in the game. So that's the reason why. And I know I'm going to go over the 8 skin threshold that I just mentioned, but these are just percentages and not just a pre-show like how I usually do it. Next up, we got the Wisp Delusion skin and O helmet. And I always suck at saying his name. Procetisin made this skin, and it looks like a kind of infected looking wisp skin. Oh my god, Facebook notifications. I have no idea where it's coming from, and I'm not going to try to find it right now. But either way, this is a skin made by Procetisin, whatever. And I think this is a cool looking wisp skin. It looks pretty infested looking. It looks kind of creepy but nice, very nice looking. I feel like this is like 70%. I'm gonna round it off to that. So next up we got Ernie X Ivara Kuve Huntress skin, and it seems to have less, unique visitors than everybody else, but it's a cool looking skin for Ivara. I'm gonna vote for it regardless because it looks awesome. I really like it. Even though it's like white, even though it's black and red, I meant to say that because even though it's black and red, I'm looking at the white one, that's why I said white. But you can kind of customize it. It's not just about the base colors of the skin. The base color is basically what the design is supposed to be. It's a Kuva skin. Okay, got that. That's why it's black and red. But it looks cool in other colors, and I really like that neck part of the skin here. Is really cool, and it looks reminiscent of like a wandering warrior, kinda. The skin itself looks really cool, and I feel like maybe they're gonna skip over it this round, but I personally feel that it is 60% likely to come into the game, but I think it should be 80% likely to actually go into round 17. Round 17. I said it right. So we're gonna go in the middle of that. I'm gonna go back and put the percentage up there regardless. So next up we got. Wait, is this a skin or a weapon? Is that a Soswin? I'm so confused by this. All right, so this this picture threw me off so much. That is a weapon, but it's playing the violin. Okay, whatever. So either way, this skin is pretty cool. So I forgot who made it. I think it's Lekinu. Yeah, Lekinu made this. I love Lekinu stuff so much. But Lekinu made this awesome looking skin, and I do believe that piece on the back is a Sindana. We're gonna get to that later. We don't have any Wisp skins. I'm not sure how many Wisp skins they're gonna try to give us this round because it's gonna be like them kind of expediting the process of getting Wisp skin in the game because a lot of people probably want some, and this is not a bad looking skin for Wisp. The helmet is unique, the shoulders are unique, the arms are unique, the legs are unique. Her legs are unique in general, but like the design that they added are like the growing parts and this part of the thigh that's changed. And they kind of changed some of this part right here around the waist of her little floaty bits or the little cloth thingy. Honestly, it's hard for me to tell you because I really don't know if they're gonna really try to add so many Wisp skins into the game, or they're gonna try to like keep it balanced. So I'm thinking this is like a 60-40 situation for me again, or maybe like a 70-30, 60-40 or 70-30. I'm gonna figure out what percentage I'm gonna put at the end. Next up is the oh my gosh, just out of my eye. This is the Revenant Ion skin. Now, as I stated before, I love Yardish's stuff. I really do. Giannis make really cool stuff, and it's just I don't know. Every time Giannis makes something TennoGen wise, it seems to get not put in the game, regardless of what it is. This man is still working on stuff that he had like 6 rounds ago that DE still has not accepted into the game. So because this is specifically Giannis, I'm gonna say this is like 50% chance of coming into the game. I have not said 50% the whole video, but I will for Giannis because I don't know, they just don't like his stuff. I don't know why, but I personally feel like it should be at a good 70% because it's a nice looking Revenant skin, and it's the only skin that would be for Revenant that changes his whole textures. Revenant looks like an actual Eidolon. This makes him look like a Warframe. So I feel like it should be 70%, but because DE hates Giannis, not their words, just from perception, I feel like it's going to be a 40% chance of coming into the game. I wish they love Giannis as much as me. Next up, we got the Sakura Garuda Old Helmet made by Kakarot! Alright, I'm sorry, guys. I never actually noticed this helmet to today. I have not been looking at the workshop as much as I used to. It kind of looks like a cat. It looks cool. I'm gonna give it a 60. Let's say 60 because like I have not pointed out that many helmets. So, actually, since I haven't pointed out that many helmets, and I have noticed, and I went through the first 3 pages because everything else is old. I'm gonna change that 60 to a 75. 75% chance of being around 17. Now look. I'm gonna just say this right now. I fucking hate Rhino. Okay? I don't like him. I don't care for him. But the skin is cool. The skin is cool because it kind of makes him look like a demon. And I like skins like that. He kind of reminds me of like a Hemolith. You know what? That's what it's based off of. It's based off of Hemolith Chargers. No, not Hemolith. It's based off of Juggernaut. It literally is a Juggernaut. It's the Juggernaut inside the game. He turned the Juggernaut into a skin. I love it. I actually do love it. At first I liked it, but now I love it. Let's say 70. I'm gonna give it a 70. We don't need any more Rhino skins in the game, but I'm still giving it a 70. Next up is the Scentless Nova skin. So it's like a Nova skin that makes her look more sentient. Because of the Kenu skin, I'm gonna have to put this one at like maybe a 60-40. I'm gonna say 60-40. Either it's not gonna come into the game at all, or it is like up there on that. All right, you know what? I'm gonna stop saying 60-40 for this one. It's 50%, 40, 45, 45%. Final. That's my final thing. Okay, so Mad Corporal skin. I'm not sure how many skins I have pointed out yet in this video. Probably put it at the end when I go back and edit. But Corporal Mag skin looks fantastic as always. 75%. 75% chance to come into the game because Ferlin just makes wonderful stuff, and all of it looks fantastic. And I feel like a little bit more Daft Punk from this helmet, and I really like it. I just want the helmet, honestly. I will probably change around the skin to another skin, but that helmet that's an awesome helmet. Alright, so I won't lie. This Baruch skin is nice. It's made by Lekenu. Of course it's nice. So 85. Just 85. This is my first time actually seeing this skin. I clicked on things preview wise, but now looking at it, whew, that's a hot skin. That's a really hot skin. It really reminds me of Sir's Wrath a little bit, just looking at him, or like a Paladin character or something. But this is a good 85% for me right here. That's a nice skin. I feel like that skin is not. It's probably on par with the Faven skin, but that's a pretty nice skin. I realized I was ranting too much. So Yokai Overrun skin, and even though it's like super low, like I said, I put everything in order of votes from sections. Even though it's super low, Rob openly made a video and said, "I like this skin. I would like for it to come into TennoGen." Just because he said it, I'm knocking this skin up to 90%. Just like Tactical made a video and he mentioned a TennoGen skin, it came into the game, obviously. So this skin does look cool. I really like it in general because the helmet is actually awesome. And the armor pieces can work for the Prime skin overon too. I would have personally said maybe 75, but because Rob mentioned it, 90%. All right, so we got another Rhino skin here. I'm gonna just go ahead and say 50. It is made by Cheshire. Cheshire makes a lot of good stuff. Like actually, Cheshire is probably one of my favorite TennoGen artists, but because we have so many Rhino skins already, I'm like, nah, we're not gonna get another Rhino skin. Or just so many Rhino skins. But if I had to pick between the Hemolith one and this one, I would say that this one is more likely. So actually, I'm gonna bring the Hemolith one down to 40%. I'm gonna bring this one down up to 60. So there you go. Now we're in the Sindana section of the video, and we're already 21 minutes into the video. Uh, honestly, I might break it up. We're gonna see about that. So we're gonna talk about the Sindanas. So this is the Ion Cloak. It's been around for a while. That's why it's the highest one up there at the bottom of the screen. You can see that right here. And I feel like this is 60% chance because, like I said, it's made by Yardis and they hate Yardis. So 60%. Silk Cross Sindana, made by Damon Star and Led 2012. 80%. Look at it. 80%. Also, it moves. It freaking moves. 85%. Next up, Ion Celis Sindana. So look, even though I said D hates Yardis, they have to give him props on this moving Sindana. It changes forms. And I'm glad that slide came up there at the right time. It has 3 different modes. Look at this. I'm going to say, I really hope they believe me or they agree with me, but 85%. Alright, next. So this is the Sindana I was talking about with that whisk skin that we saw earlier. And I feel like Jibica... Oh, wait, actually, hold up. No. So this is a Sindana to be an accessory to that skin. Oh, so that middle part of that whisk skin actually is glowing like that. That's cool. Bring whatever percent I had that whisk skin on, I'm putting it about 5%. So the Diva Braid Sindana, oof, that's nice. That's an 85. 85 for sure. Alright, so I did not have that many Sindanas, and I'm pretty sure they're going to have more than like 4 Sindanas that they're going to give us. At most, maybe they're going to have 6. But damn, I didn't look at many Sindanas. Alright, next up, we're going to have the weapons section of the video. So this is made by a couple of people. Hitsusan Rail and Hitsusan Design. Okay, he has 2 of them. Okay, cool. So this is the Suprema Heavy Blade, and it has a lot of unique end favorites to it. I'm gonna say for weapons, we're gonna put a 85% on it. Faven, it's been around for a while. I'm pretty sure they didn't forget about it. They just didn't put it up in the game yet. 90%. This Insidious sword model made by Hisasan, let's say 70%. Next up, we got the Mizar Heavy Blade. Even though it's up there, like, on the list, and it's up there, and, like, compared to the others, I'm going to say 40%. Next up, the Shinku Katana skin. I'm not sure we're going to get more, like, katana skins, even though, like, Nakana is still, like, some of the best weapons in the game, and people still use that, like, it's super popular and stuff. I'm going to say 60. It's a cool looking skin made by Rekkou, but I'm not sure if people, like, still into, like, Nakana skins. Heavy Blades is, like, the new sexy, you know? Now we have the operator section, and I'm trying to speed it up. We got the Wuto Oculus. I don't know what that means. It's cool. I like it a lot. It's creepy and cool. So, like, the one eye thing is really nice. Operator-wise section, I think this is a good 85. Because, like, we don't have that many operator accessories in the queue. And I remember some of them, and I didn't pick on them this time. But I think this is better looking than what I saw in the past. So I'm going to say 85. Now, this is brand new, and it's a sentient horns. So because of sentient horns, also them glasses is probably in Lakino's workshop, so you want to go check that out, you can. It's not going to matter because this is all speculation. I'm going to say 80, 70, 80, 70, 70%. Oof. Join to him, Spirit Operator eye mask. I'm proud of this man because he's like, look, if my skin don't come in, I'm gonna have this operator part, okay? I'm gonna say 80% of goodwill. It's pretty nice looking mask. It looks pretty cool, and I would like some type of clothes. Eventually, we're gonna have that operator. We're gonna have workshop clothes and stuff, and that's gonna look cool whenever we get them. So Taurus diadem, diadem, diadem. I'm not gonna keep on trying to say that. Harry Pear made this with Lekinu. It's a pretty nice thingy. Crown slash horn or headdress. I don't know, circlet. Let me say 70%. 60, 70, 75, 65%. 65% sure. We didn't have that many operator stuffs up there. Like I said. So now we have the brand new items, and this should not be the first item. I know that for a fact. Oh no, it is. Okay, never mind. So we have now these chest accessories, homemade. I say homemade workshop accessories that you can put on your or it says Warframe armor slash chest armor. So chest armor, we got accessories that basically workshop people can make. Now this is made by Actionman, and it looks pretty cool. It's like Zenyatta beads. I said bleeds. This is like Zenyatta beads that you could put around your chest, or maybe like for a sorcerer or something like that. I think it will work good on Haro and other magician like Warframes. Maybe Limbo. It looks good on Saren. But I'm gonna say, I'm sorry. I'm really like trying to take this skin in, but I forgot. I need to actually make this video so you guys don't end up hearing me talk for 70 minutes. I said 70 minutes, like this is gonna take me an hour. Either way, 70%. 85%, because I feel like people would like that a lot. It looks sleek and nice. So 85%. Who made this? Action Man. Call me Okay, so look, as we talked about Yadas earlier, people don't like my man stuff like that, but this looks pretty cool. And we don't have that many chest accessories, so I'm gonna say 75% for this. Actually, 60%. And I'm gonna show you why. 60% because of this one. 75%. The Ion Exilus, which is I think a cooler design than the other one, and I feel like it would fit heavy frames better. I don't like these that much, and Lead actually made it. I like all the Lead stuff, but I don't like this that much. I'm gonna say 40%, even though it might just come into the game anyway because they don't have that many chest accessories. But I don't know how many chest accessories are gonna add into the game regardless. This looks cooler though, but it's made by Lead, so I'm gonna give this one 60-70, so 65%. And this is a Zulatu chest armor. And we got one more chest armor, which is the Grineer one. Of course, they have to have some type of Grineer. We got Operator one, or not, Sentient looking one, and Tenno looking one, and own unique style versions of them. But the Grineer aesthetic is gonna please a lot of people, I feel. So let's say 75%. So I try to keep this under 30 minutes, and I barely made that point. But that's all of the TennoGen workshop items that I try to pull from the most popular in the workshop, because I went to the first page, and I don't know. Look, I'm not even gonna get on that too much. I went to the first page of the workshop, and I clicked on everything for the first 3 pages that looked nice, and I went through the votes. And I went through the unique visitors and stuff and gave you like a little bit of a score of them, so you can understand how I grade or how I am like I feel like this is gonna come into the game. And then whenever round 17 actually is announced, I can come back to my video and be like, "Yep, I was right about that. This, that, and that." So you can kind of get a little bit of a feel of how I do this thing and be like, "Yeah, that skin is gonna come into the game. That skin is gonna come into the game." Also, if you guys want to see like TennoGen stuff yourself, you can kind of like type in TennoGen on Twitter. Most of the TennoGen artists have their stuff on Twitter and they post about it, and some of them have art stations or some type of like link, like for example that thing right there, whatever kind of website that is. But just type in TennoGen on Twitter. If you don't have one, make one. If you want to be caught up or up to date on TennoGen items from the artists themselves. You don't care about watching my video, but I'm gonna make a video about them anyway. I actually had a Twitter line of video that I was gonna start doing for my own like viewing for you guys viewing pleasure, but I just haven't had time to do it. I just kind of skipped out on it. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to tell you, and I think I'm gonna say vamos because I have made this video a little bit too long already, and my dogs really want to go outside, and I want to apologize if you actually made it all the way to the end of the video and tell you that I'm sorry because I have not been making videos. I've been dealing with a lot of stuff in life, like for example, depression and breaking up with somebody and having emotions for that person and then actually moving on, which is the good part. And then like moving on sometimes doesn't help that much because you are in a relationship and then you like this person, but like that person is like sometimes emotionally unavailable to like you back at times, and it's not her fault. But you don't be conflicted in your emotions. I'm dealing with that, and then also coming out the army and still not having a job, it sucks. And also realizing that you don't have friends, and then you go out and make friends. And now I have friends and a girlfriend again, and things are kind of looking better. So I think I'm happy enough and not depressed anymore to make a video for you guys to enjoy about TennoGen. So if you made it all the way to this end of the video, please give me a thumbs up because I love Warframe, and I hope you love Warframe, and I hope you like my content. And if you really want to be an all-star, hit that subscribe button because that supports my channel. And even if you don't want to subscribe, liking my video just helps it grow my channel and helps it be noticed by the rest of YouTube. And I'm in my own little corner over here just trying to make my videos and stuff. And also sharing my video helps a tiny bit to like let my channel grow, and I would appreciate it if you did that too. So thanks for watching, and bye.